I've been getting a lot of comments. I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys. A lot of you are unsure onto what's really going on and if you're in danger. A lot of you are unsure if you or your family will be safe when this particular day comes. And I'm going to tell you right now, you guys are protected. You guys are safe. Because just the fact that you're thinking those thoughts, just the fact that you're compiling, have I done everything that I needed to do? That's spiritual. Just the fact that you already are aware of what's going on, you guys are good. You guys are good. To make sure that that doesn't change, we're going to talk about a certain topic today. Because just because you have been able to understand that you're safe, that your family, that you are good, in good hands, the universe is protecting you, tomorrow that could change. Just because this work is not like a high school diploma, right? I don't just take all the tests, pass, and get a piece of paper. That's not what spirituality is. What spirituality is constant work. And work may seem too aggressive because I already know I don't like using that word work. It's constant awareness. And what determines that awareness, what determines that happiness is your perception. So today's topic, we're not only going to talk about why you're winning, but we're going to talk about how you continue to win. Again, what I started with is I'm getting a lot of comments, I'm getting a lot of questions on people, sincere, real people that are just worried, that are just wondering. And they come, multiple comments every day. Hey, am I going to be okay? And of course, yeah, you're going to be great. Because again, perception is what protects you. If you believe in the light is with you. But if you don't believe in the light, then the only other thing is darkness. So that's why in that last video, it was important for us to talk about planning your faith. It was important for us to talk about determining a belief system and putting your 10 toes down. Because I can assure you, what is to come within these next 6-7 weeks, couple months, there's going to be a lot of distractions on YouTube from your favorite spiritual teachers, not including me, because I'm not a spiritual teacher, I'm a spiritual reminder. There's going to be a lot of distractions on the media, which brings us right back to our perception. We don't have time for distractions anymore. We don't. We don't have time to give anybody our energy. You know why? Because some of these people don't have our best interest. The only person that's going to have your best interest is it isn't your mom, it isn't your dad, and it damn sure isn't your dog. It's you. So in order for you to maintain a sustainable, happy vibration, you have to know what you're feeding this. You have to know what you're looking at. You have to know what you're bringing into your mind. Because I guarantee you, you can have a couple good days of feeling great, of surrounding yourself around people and things, about placing yourself in an environment that actually helps you be happy. It only takes one thing, especially as you're new to this, as you're new to getting your vibration and cultivating it daily. It only takes that one thing, that one person to cut you off, to piss you off. But long and behold, there's also beauty in that contrast. But we're going to stay on one topic today. You see, when you start to decide what you want to be, what you want to become, that's all you need to do. From there on, anybody else that has anything to say to you, could be indirectly, which means just watching YouTube videos, could be directly someone saying it to you. That's your choice. You could take that. You could take that and say, yeah, okay, that's cool. Or you could say, hey, I respect your position. And that's all you have to say. But let today be the day that you start to take hold of your consciousness. Let today be the day that you start to be mindful of where you're paying attention to. Paying attention. Attention is money. Attention is priceless. So when I'm looking at those gurus that are mongering me, when I'm looking at the news that is mongering me, that is scaring me, where am I paying my attention to? The good side or the bad side? That's all it's about. That's all any of this is about. This is all about light and dark. This is all about good and bad. This is all about love and hate. That's what it's all about. I want to let everybody know that's on my channel, don't be afraid anymore. And you may ask me, how do I not be afraid? How do I not be afraid when I've been afraid for, all my life for the last couple days? How do I get past that? It's not going to happen all at once. What you want to start off by saying is something simple, like, I know that I've been afraid, but I also know that there are opportunities for me to be encouraged. I know that life is not only about being afraid, I also know that life brings things that empower us. I know that if I put myself in the right position around the right things, that my scarcity, that my fear will turn into love, will turn into empowerment. I know that when I surround myself around nature, I know that when I surround myself around people, things, eatery, environments that I actually genuinely like, I know that, actually, what was I even talking about? Being afraid? You see, we don't have time to just, oh, I'm scared. And I know I seem kind of harsh, but hear me out. We don't have time to go, oh, I'm scared. I don't feel good, because no one's gonna erase that for us. When we were kids, yeah, our parents could come in, oh, it's okay, here's a toy, or when we were younger, it would be a lot easier for a commercial to come on, or some food or a piece of candy. Now, as adults, all this is on us now. And that's the beauty in it, because when you know that you have full control, and despite what else anyone ever says or however anyone feels, that doesn't have to get in the way of who you are and who you want to become. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Because, again, attention is everything. Dive into the books that you want to dive into. Dive into the people that you like to listen to. Dive into some of the things and the people and the activities that motivate you. That's all this game is. And we'll end on this. Okay, we're coming to a close here. We're going to end on this. And this is just as important as the beginning of the video. And if you're here, you better damn sure know that you're woke, that you're here spiritually. This is very important. When you don't feel it, when you don't feel like you're in the vortex, or you don't feel like you're in that good mode, that flow mode, don't do nothing. Don't try to get into the flow mode. Don't try to start to feel good. Don't try to just if you don't feel like doing anything, don't do anything. Don't try to make yourself feel better. Okay? We don't try to force anything anymore. That's not what we do. That's not how this goes. That's not how we play the game. Okay? If you're in some contrast, if you're going through something in life that you're not feeling, just let it happen. Don't try to control it. Don't try to understand it unless that's what you feel, that's what naturally feels right. Just let it happen. Because the sooner you let that happen, remember we talked about in the last video, as soon as you get a problem, at the same time comes a solution. So instead of you trying to figure out a solution by yourself, just sit through it. Just sit through it. Just like the eye in the storm, right? That's the calm in the storm. The storm's around you. You sit through it. Let the universe work for you, because that's what we're wired to do. We're antennas. And once we sit through that, we sit through the contrast, bam, that answer's going to come. That solution's going to come. Oh, okay. I went and hung out with these people. Didn't really feel good. Okay, that contrast of that whole transaction, let me know the next time those people reach out to me or the next time this opportunity comes out, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Nah, I'm fine. I don't need to hang out with you anymore, stupid. You know what I mean? So anyways, guys, your perception is everything. We are winning. We are winning. You're on this channel. You're talking with me today. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I've been slacking, man. I've been slacking as far as I didn't do my intro. Like the video, comment if you got anything to say, just because I feel like we got to go right into our context, okay? But again, if you're with us here today, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. My new subs each day, you guys are coming through. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and of course my OG subs. You guys already know. You guys are our true motivators, our true co-creators, and yeah, I don't know. I can just sit here and just be awkward as long as I want, because I'm okay with myself. And that's another thing. You're not going to always get it right, because it's never done. So whenever you stumble or whenever you trip up over yourself, just dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Happy Friday.